Start of Super Regional Weekend, and we are at Mike Martin Field at Dick Howser Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. As the number 8 seed, the Florida State Seminoles welcome the Big East regular season champions, the Huskies of the University of Connecticut. Welcome to Division III transfers in the Connecticut lineup. On the ground is short. And the leadoff man gone in the UConn force. Let's go back to talk a little bit about Carson Dorsey here.
Inside.
Tamaro in the air, left center field. On the run is Williams, and he makes the diving catch. The transfer from Alabama with another sensational defensive play.
Boy, Tamaro hits this ball really well out to center field. I didn't think Williams had a chance to make this play, and he comes out of nowhere, diving, making the grab.
You're just quiet. We want you back. Rodgers came back to play for the Huskies. Swing and a miss. He's down on strikes, and thanks to some great defense, a perfect first for Dorsey. We head to the bottom of the first, no score. And the
slider and a changeup. The slider's going to be key for him.
First pitch is a slider that hits Max Williams on the back foot, and the leadoff man is aboard for Florida State in the bottom of the first.
Talking with their coaches.
Fifth. He serves that one to right. Moving over is Studley. The right fielder will make the catch in fair territory. A two-handed grab, a little bit awkward. The pitch. Swinging a fly ball, left center field, going back on it is Spur, and on the warning track, the center fielder makes the catch for out number 2. Boy, kept carrying. I mean, you can see most of the warehouse was not damaged in that tornado, and this one crushed to right center field, and Florida State leads 2-0. With an opposite field 2-run blast to put the Noles out front. Here's Ferrer to deep left, towards the scoreboard, back to back. The depth of the Florida State lineup showing up in the first inning. It's 3-0. Settled in, and already Florida State's up by 3.
Gets a fastball, and boy, this Florida State team is ready to hit. Ferrer, the excitement, the power. That ball was hammered.
Environments over the course of the last 3 years. Playing a super regional at Stanford, as Cantu skies it to left. But this is about as loud as you're going to get at a college baseball stadium. The inning is over, but Florida State gets the lead. You got to win one of the first 2 games at least anyway, right? So does it really matter which order they go in?
I mean, usually you want your top guy in that first game.
Swing and a miss. The leadoff man gone here in the second.
When he is in the zone, that fastball is going to play 92, 94 miles an hour.
He walks Padilla on 4 pitches. That's the first base runner for UConn. He comes with 1 out in the second. Swing and a miss. Runner goes, breaks late, and Padilla is out at second. Double play, inning over.
Another kind of thing to look at.
The 1-2. Line to second and into right center field, a base hit. Nice with a leadoff single in the second inning for Florida State.
Field.
Drew Ferrobats, runner goes. The throw down to second is not in time. A stolen base for Lodice. This is 5th of the year in Florida State with a man in scoring position as the year's gone on. And he swings and skies one. Right field, it's Studley under it. Lodi's will tag, but Bluff going to third. And that's the first out.
And for me, it's a big inning for Cook.
The 3-2. Back to the mound. Cook looks at the runner heading to third and will just take the sure out for out number 2.
Yeah, smart move there by Cook.
Beginning to get loose in that UConn pen, the 0-1. And Williams in the air to right. Pretty well struck. Back to the fence. Studley, it's gone! A towering home run for Max Williams. Third big fly of the day for Florida State. They lead 5-0.
Well, for Max Williams, gets the breaking ball, and this is knowing your power. Backside, getting through that baseball, but look, he's not even running at this point. This bar back to the wall, gone, and Florida State continues to add.
Pitcher for UConn.
Now you look at the average through 396 to 258.
He rips that one through the left side, a base hit.
And it's just being quieter at the plate.
He lines that one into right field, and that's his first hit of the postseason. Stopping at second is Smith, 2 on and 2 out, and here comes Marco Dingus. Dingus had a monster, 14 home runs on the season. The transfer from Tallahassee Community College, and he swings and skies one deep left field, back to the fence, and it's going to be caught just about 3 steps in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Dingus narrowly missed his second homer of the game. Through 2, Florida State leads UConn. Easy. Swing and a miss. Leadoff man gone here in the third. Foster, well, Big East performer, pops it up. Shallow center. Williams arms out, has it for out number 2.
And there we go with Dorsey. Now all of a sudden you're starting to feel him.
In fact, this one was not. They were the AQ. They were not the AQ. They were that large bit. Called strike 3. Dorsey a perfect third. He's faced the minimum. 5-0 Florida State. Swinging a liner back through the middle. It's a leadoff single for Ferrer.
And that's what they do. It's when they're up on the count, if you're early in the count too, it's a tough pitch to hit anyways. So if you turn around that field, you're going to be able to stay and hit more pitches.
Runner goes, the 3-2 is high. It's a walk, as Ferrer moves to second, and the first 2 have reached here in the third. Runners go, pitch, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. This is our first real chance to talk about Garrett Coe.
To upper 80s range.
Ferrer skies one on the infield. Infield fly rule in effect. As Tamero makes the catch, and that is a big first out for Coe here in the third. The pitch. On the ground, through the right side, a base hit. 1 run is home. Everybody else will move up 90 feet as Cantu got a late stop sign. It's 6-0 Florida State. And now the lineup turns over.
Down.
Popped up. Foul territory, third base side. Broadhurst in the coaching box makes the catch, and that is out number 2.
Fastball right on the inside corner.
Runners will be on the move with 2 outs. The 3-2. Inside, ball 4. Smith walks at 7-0.
Almost got it again. He's going to be looking for that fastball.
Nobody getting loose for UConn. It's up to Coe. Here's the 3-1. Outside, ball 4. His 4th walk of the inning. And it's 8-0 Florida State.
You have to give your goal right now.
2-2. On the ground to short. Tamara will go the short way to third for the fielder's choice, and the inning is over. We'll talk to Link Jarrett in a minute. Florida State leads 8-0 at the end of 3.
The game, not easy, nice play, and then Max to lay out in the gap. It's not what we wanted. But the game started defensively with some nice plays.
Yeah. Link, we'll let you go. Thank you very much for the time. Best of luck today. 1-1. Popped up. Second baseman Furrow makes a catch. Leadoff man, or excuse me, the first out here in the fourth. House. He's like, he's trying to soak every drop of his college baseball playing career out of this, and he singles to right field, the first hit of the day for UConn. That is the oldest player on the field in the pitch. Swing and fly ball right center on the run. Williams, he'll track it down on the warning track for out number 2. Runner's retreat. In this game, 3-0 the count, the pitch. Ball 4, Padilla walks for the second time today, and the bases are loaded for Garbowski.
It wasn't Malcolm hitting, because he's looking to do some damage.
3-1, the pitch. Ball 4, it's a bases loaded walk, and UConn's on the board. They trail 8-1. Down 8-1 in the fourth. The pitch. Liner. Oh, what a play by Lodis. It was past him. He throws to Cantu, who makes the catch on the run, and the inning is over. Tough play on both ends, and Florida State gets out of it.
He's walked, he's uncharacteristically, been around the zone. There you go. He needs fly balls. He needs pop-ups like that, so he's got to throw some elevated in the zone to make the changeup work. Holy cow.
Two sons of coaches talking there. That's a walk to Cantu with one out here in the Florida State fourth.
Well, you have, Hall of Fame coaches for UConn saying.
And that sounds far more professional than college, right?
Well, that's
runner goes, throw down to second is into center field, a stolen base.
Well, that's kind of what you want. Scoring position.
3-1. Liner into left field, that's a base hit. Cantu being waved around third. Here comes the throw to the plate, cut off. RBI single for Lodis. He's been on base 3 times today. It's 9-1.
And then we look at why those stolen bases.
And they've got it picked off. A rough throw to first, and getting into second in time is the first baseman, Delana, and that's out number 2. Finally picked the wrong. Popped up. Foul territory. Delana over. He's got room. He'll make the catch, and the inning is over. Florida State gets the run back. We've played 4. They lead 9-0. They left them loaded in the fourth. Delana swings at the first pitch. Bounce to Cantu. He'll have to win the foot race for out number 1.
Boy, and for
Steadily caught looking in the third, and he hammers that one to left. Going back on it and over the head of a leaping Ferrer. It's a 1-out double for the number 9 hitter in the Connecticut lineup. The 3-2 inside and hit him. Second time Spurs been hit by a pitch.
I don't think you're going to be able to change that one there. You don't have to move out of the way. Didn't look like to me that he threw the elbow or that elbow.
Our second base umpire says he's out. They said he put his arm into it. Jim Penders is incensed.
Wow.
Ducked his arm in, that he was trying to put his forearm into it, but
they're going to move the runner back.
Move the runner back. But he was already.
Well, he was at second. He was at second. Yeah, he was at second. He hit the double. They messed up. Yeah.
So that's they're trying to.
They're going to get that.
Get organized. Yep.
Wow.
Well, if you'd seen him move him back, they would have really lost their mind.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. No, he hit a double. There's no way. There's no moving back there.
To ditch that selectively. Liner into right field, coming out and making the catch is Tibbs, and the inning is over. Halfway through this one, Florida State leading UConn 9-1. Game 1 of Super Regionals. Cheering section, they're showing them on the video board too, is West Skies at the left. Leadoff man gone with Florida State fifth. But in the fifth inning of every game,
first box, ready to go up to go hit. And
for the second, that's a tough play for Padilla who gets Williams to us.
they have a good time here, Florida State.
On the ground, back through the middle for Smith. Second hit of the game for the Florida State third baseman. It comes with 2 outs. 9-1. Ripe about with the strike zone. Tapper back to the mound. Coe has it, and this is to be the first 0 that UConn's put up today on the mound. We head to the 6th. Best. Broadhurst to center field. Williams, plenty of room, 1 out. Line pitch is not being called. It's been all Florida State so far today. That one up the alley, left center field. Williams on the run, can't get it. It'll go all the way to the wall. Morton with a double. 1 out here in the 6th. Lines it into right field. It'll get down for a base hit. Broadhurst held up to see if it would be caught. He'll only make it to third, but UConn threatening now in the 6th. Downing had a replay review go against them on a hit by pitch, and that one hits Malcolm, and he fires the bat away. I don't think there'll be any review of this, and the bases are now loaded with 1 out. 9-1 Florida State, top of the 6th. The payoff. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase a slider. 2 outs. 25 draft. The 3-2 again. Swing and a miss. UConn leaves them loaded. Bottom of the 6th coming up. That he needed to overcome that, but this was after he'd committed to Florida State. And did he get hit by that pitch? He says he did. And he's going to limp to first. He goes in the air to center, pretty well hit. Back to the fences. Burns out of here. Second home run of the day. It's 11-1 Florida State.
I mean, Jaime Ferrer just showing off the power. Fastball elevated up. Really quick, short, compact swing. Homering out to basically center. Kind of guys, and they're more pull power than they are anything else. But these guys can drive the ball out to any part of the field.
2 walks.
Third.
Tommy Turner starting to get loose. Loading through the left side, base hit. Cantor will stop at second.
Get that ball in a little bit more.
Ferreau to left. Back towards the scoreboard, and just in front of the fence, a catch will be made for out number 2 by Morton. Be the first hitter that Turner faces. First pitch. That one behind him to the screen. And the runners move up on the wild pitch.
Try to do a little bit too much and just pull that fastball.
Infield's going to come in. That one inside, it gets away. And a runner come home to score from third. It's 12-1.
Right? So usually as a player, you would go like, let me get myself a little step off. He's like, nope, I'm going even more in there.
Upstairs, and West flings the bat away after a 5-pitch walk. Would you say effusive in his praise for Max Williams' skill set? Oh, that one got him. Oh. 2-2. Roller to third behind the bag. Broadhurst has him. Can't get the handle. Everybody's safe. 13-1 FSU.
Tough play.
13-1 Florida State, bottom 6. Payoff. Fisted into shallow center field. That's going to drop. And one run is going to score. Running through a stop sign, another runner. It's a 2-run single for Tibbs. And it's 15-1 Florida State.
Kind of prodding the plate.
The 0-1. On the ground is short. That could be 2. Tamaro to second for 1. Padilla will double clutch and throw to first. That's a double play. Did just stop running for some reason, but the inning is over. 15-1, Florida State leads. Division 3 players overall on their roster, and 7 of them played in the regionals. That's a base hit for Studley. Second hit of the day. Here's a look at all of the Division 3 players, their families. He said, and those coaches are really selfless. I thought that was an interesting line. As Florida State gets a double play. 2 outs. In that they didn't do anything. Borma is a Division 3 transfer who's in his second year in the K-State rotation. So the transfer portal isn't just about going to different Power 5 schools. It's also giving an opportunity for some players to develop at a lower level and come and perform here at 0-2. Swing and a miss. 3-pitch strikeout for short. Inning over. Time to stretch here in Tallahassee with Florida working from the second inning to the 6th. Alejandro walks the leadoff man here in the. That's ball 4. That is the 9th walk drawn by Florida State hitters today. They've also had 3 men hit.
Well, we were on the turf. That was a bad idea.
Swing and a miss. The ball gets away. The runners will advance, but with first base occupied, Lodis is out number 1. I was worried that they were going to move that side in front of our booth for the Super Regional. Outside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. So here are some of the photos of what the sign on the warehouse there was damaged. That one ripped fair inside the bag at third and down the line for the pinch hitter McGuire Holbrook. 2 runs are going to score for Rowe being waved around. 3-run double for the veteran catcher. 18-1 Florida State. Outside, ball 4, another walk. Florida State hitter.
And that's
why they would want to give them some regional experience too in this blowout. There's another walk and the bases reload. And the pitch. Ball 4 way inside and walks in a run. And it's now 19-1 Florida State. A couple of these guys next year. Bouncer back towards the middle, that under the glove of Padilla into center field. 2 runs are going to score. Dinges a 2-run single, and Florida State by an even 20. It's not super dissimilar from that as Ross hits it high in the air to deep right center field. Back to the fence and gone.
For him to be able to do that.
Cantu pops it up. Tamaro staring into the sun makes the catch, and that's the second out. Let's send things to the studio. Lodis to center. Lots of room out there, and the inning is over. UConn, one of those. 6, 3, and 4 seeds have reached. The 4th seed is Evansville. It's turned down on strikes. Here's Padilla. On the ground to short. Lodis has it. first, 2 outs. Here are the ACC teams in supers this weekend. ACC regional hosts all had SEC teams in their bracket. And yet the 5 teams from the ACC that advanced in the opening ripped fair by Tyler Minnick down into the left field corner. Hyde will head to third. He'll be held there. It's a 2-out double for the freshman DH.
Mean anything here, but it can give you that confidence for that next game.
Lena hit by a pitch. That one did not feel good, it looks like, and the bases are loaded. This is the 3rd time UConn's had the bases loaded in this.
Ball here, see if you can just get out of this inning.
First pitch lined into center field, a base hit for Studley. 2 runs are going to score. It's 24-3. Popped up, shallow left, long run, and making the catch is Ross in the inning, and it's over. Tonight. Find a vent, kids. You got to get back at it at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Farrell with the leadoff walk. Let's head back to our Bristol studio. 14 of those 16 runners have scored. Grounder to third, that could be 2. To second for 1, on to first, that's a double play. Holbrook, who had a 3-run pinch double earlier, is
some super regional action.
Bouncer fair, past the eye of the first baseman and into the right field corner. Williams trucking for third as the ball gets away, and he'll be there standing. Ooh, Williams can fly.
Yeah, he can.
Outside, ball 4. Walk number 14 on the day. Popped up. Shortstop out. In comes the left fielder, and on the dive makes the catch. And the inning. Hard and barely hurts. He cries under the shades. The leadoff single. But now this is like the best case scenario.
See shoulders by coming out and just putting up that many runs early made it a lot easier.
Hammered to left, and that went off the wall. It's going to be a double for Broadhurst, and the first 2 have reached for UConn here in the 9th. I think the other part for UConn is Quinn serves it into center field. That's a base hit. 2 runs are going to score. Actually, 1 will. Excuse me. They'll hold Broadhurst at third. It's 24-4. But the other part for UConn is that, okay, you're talking about the hitters, maybe Kevin Bacon. Clearly, right?
I mean, Kevin Bacon's in everything. You could just say anything for Kevin Bacon.
He's trying to come up with something more creative there. Failed. Ellison down. Strikes. First out. Garrett gets a grounder to short. That could do it. To second for 1, on to first. And Florida State takes game 1 of this Super Regional in record fashion. A 20-run victory, the biggest margin of victory ever in Super Regional history. 24 runs, the most ever for a team.
I mean, this FSU offense just exploded, and they